Hello everyone, this is Tricky and welcome back to another top 10 video. As most of you guys know, I've been doing my Pokemon Fusion series since 2014 and I asked in the last Fusion video that if we reach the light goal, I'll do something special for you. I did also say that I would be doing it sooner, but of course, life got in the way and delayed those uploads. And I apologize for that, not trying to make excuses, but now I'm going to deliver. If you are new to my channel, I cover cool, creepy, funny, cute, and the pretty Pokemon fusions, and before each video I show mini fusions that fans of the series have drawn for the top 10s. It doesn't matter what art style, I accepted every style as long as the artwork belonged to them and they did not trace already existing artwork. I've been doing these videos for years and today I wanted to do something for my loyal viewers who have been sticking with me through a lot on this channel. I'll be talking about 20 viewer fusions, probably more because I love all of you and it's very hard for me to stick to a certain number. There's a lot of styles, personalities, and themes and I'm sure you guys will enjoy it if you love Pokemon. Every single one of you, I want to hug you. Let me do it! Nah, I'm angry. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Be sure to check out the art credits for the top 20 in the description below and give them your love. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to join the family and of course, world domination. It's fun. Okay, let's go. Taking our number 20 spot, we have a lovely artwork by Lucinda-chan and we have a Marowak and an Articuno fusion. This one really caught my eye. I thought it had a lot of character and my favorite thing about this is the wings. In a way, it kind of looks a little bit artificial and for some reason, I really like artificial Pokemon. I was totally in love with Type Null and Savali whenever they were first released, and I love their story in Sun and Moon. Kind of sad, kind of tragic that they were just these little creatures and it makes me want to love them more. And this fusion kind of looks that way too. It looks like it has man-made wings, so it was probably a human-made creation. The name given to this fusion is Marowak, and I love it. You did such a lovely job. Moving on to number 19, we have an Arcanine and a Dugtrio fusion. This was drawn by Melody Mute, and this is so adorable. I love it. Look how happy it is. I like this a lot better than Dugtrio itself. Oh my goodness. And a Alolan Dugtrio, don't even get me started. I don't know why they decided, what is that? Why did they... But anyways, this is so cute and I think that you did such a lovely job with it. I love the three heads. I like the idea that the middle one is like always happy, always panting, always wanting to play, and then there's one that's just kind of content with life and just a loyal friend, and then there's one that's always sleeping all the time. And it'll be funny if this was actually in game. One of the heads just falls asleep and then the other heads have to wake it up while in battle. I think that's pretty funny. This is a very simple fusion, but that is totally fine. I love mythology, I love Cerberus, it reminds me of a cute, happy Cerberus. I want 5 of them. A name for this fusion could be Arcatrio. Moving on to number 18, we have a Mega Pidgeot and a female Pyroar fusion. This was drawn by Big Infinites, and I absolutely love this. When Pyroar first came out, I did see that his little toothpaste little mane thing looked very similar to Pidgeot's little head feathers. I saw that a lot of others noticed it as well, and I'm so happy that this artist made this idea come alive. It's so majestic. A name for this fusion could be Pitchroar or Pyot. Moving on to number 17, we have a Vibrava and a Litwick fusion. This was drawn by I Love Kitty T, and this is definitely a mixture of cool, creepy, and adorable. I really wish that we had more Ghost Dragon Pokemon. I know we have Giratina, but it doesn't look that ghostly. I've said this in other videos. Definitely love the wax effect. This is actually the very first Vibrava fusion that I've ever seen, and I am very pleased. A name for this fusion could be Vibravwick or Litvrava. Moving on to number 16, we're gonna add some creepy fusions into this mix. We have an Alolan Executor and a Mr. Mime fusion. This is absolutely terrifying. Everyone knows how much Mr. Mime freaks me out. This was drawn by Lim Wei Min, and they did a fantastic job, and I love the color work to it. This is actually one of my favorite art styles. The shading is so fantastic. It takes a lot of work to do anything like this. And of course, it takes a lot of work to do anything, whether you're drawing on paper or doing digital art or pretty much any kind of art in general. Is very complicated, but I definitely love all the different kind of styles. It brings a lot of variety and personality, and it's so much fun to look at. A simple name for this fusion would be Mr. Executor. Moving on to number 15, we have an Absol and an Excelgor fusion, Or is it a Selgor? I don't freaking know anymore. Whatever. This is a very cool design. I really like this. I would actually like to see a lot more artwork of this one. And this was drawn by Cade Mary. Of course, if you do decide to draw this, please credit this person. It's definitely a really creative design, and I just like how it turned out. The name given to this fusion is Selgor. Moving on to number 14, we have a Reshiram and a Giratina fusion. This was drawn by Forgotten Halo, and this is absolutely perfect. I definitely love the coloration. It just mixes beautifully, and I've been wanting a lot more four-legged dragons for a very long time. I know that we have Salamence, but I want more. I am very greedy when it comes to Pokemon designs or designs in general, but this is perfect. This is wonderful. This is what I would love to have in an actual Pokemon game. A name for this fusion could be Giraram. On the same number, we have another Reshiram fusion. It kind of reminded me of it, so I wanted to include it. We have a Reshiram, Zekrom, and a Kyurem fusion, and this would be the original dragon, and I've always wanted to know what they would actually look like because I know they do all fuse together. They're actually the official Pokemon fusion of the Pokemon games, so of course I had to include it in the fusion video. This was drawn by Celia Nightstep, and I love your name, by the way, Celia Nightstep. That's so freaking cool. And then a name for the ultimate original dragon could be Reshiram. I don't know. Moving on to number 13, we have another cute little fusion. We have a Mew and an Arcanine fusion. This was drawn by Shigorizu-chan. I'm so sorry if I butcher your name. I don't mean to, but you did a fantastic job of this lovely fusion. It is so freaking cute. It looks like a bubblegum dog kitty thing. I want 80 of them. The name given to this fusion is Mew9. On to number 12, we have a Ralts and an Arbok fusion. This was drawn by Lux Luxray, and this is definitely a creative take of this. It kind of reminds me of Medusa, honestly. I love how its outfit has the Arbok design on it. I definitely think this is a very interesting design. And on top of that, I love Pokemon that don't really seem very likely to fuse together. Ralts and Arbok, I never ever would have thought of a fusion of them. This is awesome, Lux Luxray. You did a fantastic job. A name for this fusion could be Ralts. Moving on to number 11, we have a Salamence and a Lilligant fusion. So adorable. Honestly looks like a cousin of Tropius in a way. This was drawn by Norwin or Norwillen. I'm so sorry, I'm very bad with names. All of the colors are fantastic. The design is creative and the background is very nice. I know backgrounds can be very hard. So kudos to you. This is a very well done fusion. A name for this could be Lillimets. At number 10, we have a male Unpheasant and an Alolan Ninetales fusion. I need a Griffin Pokemon in my life, and this is a glorious, elegant looking fusion. Of course, there's different kinds of Griffin-like creatures. We have the Griffin who is lion and eagle, and then we have the Hippogriff who is horse and eagle, and then we have this beauty, fox and eagle. Give it to me. This was drawn by Borbamina, and a name for this fusion could be Nine Pheasant. At number 9, we have an Yveltal and a Lunala fusion. This was drawn by Starry Sky 30, and this was actually a request of mine. I tweeted that I wanted to see an Yveltal and a Lunala fusion because I feel like the two are very similar in a way. An inside joke for Yveltal is its name is Veiny Wingy, and then whenever Lunala came out, it was Moony Wingy, so they were kind of partners in crime. I really enjoy this. This definitely looks like a dark psychic type. This is definitely an interesting take. You could see the freaking spine, you could see the bones of its body, and that's pretty creepy, but it's kind of cool at the same time. Its wings are very cloak-like, and it has a very starry interior. It's so interesting. The name given to this fusion is Lunelta. At number 8, we have a Lopunny and a Lucario fusion. This was drawn by Seastar09, and this is very interesting looking. This looks like a pure fighting type. Of course, this is a Mega Lucario, not normal Lucario. Just wanted to correct myself. Also have another Lucario and Lopunny fusion I wanted to show you. This one has more of a Lopunny base to it, and this was drawn by Imariam99, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced her name like I always say. Both of these fusions caught my eye. Definitely love them, and the name given is Lucario. At number 7, we have another Lopunny fusion. We have Lopunny and Brion. This was drawn by Cat J Barber, and we're gonna see more of this artist in future videos because their art is absolutely fantastic. I have a lot of them saved. But anyway, this definitely looks like a pop star Pokemon in my opinion. I could see this singing into your face and then killing you. A name for this fusion could be Lopreon. Well, it sounds like an evolution though. There's another challenge for you, Lopreon evolution. Let's go. At number 6, we have a Sylveon and a Haunter fusion. My mascots fused together, and this is beautiful. This was drawn by Sleepy Grim. I love the teapot. I love how it's pouring freaking tea. I love how the bow ties are actually being pulled by more Haunter hands, and the bow is all dilapidated and all messed up and torn. Maybe this should be the mascot of the fusion series. You did a fantastic job, darling, and I just... A name for this fusion, I'm sorry, I'm excited. A name for this fusion could be Hauntion, or Sylveon, or Tricky. Moving on to number 5, we have probably the creepiest submission that I've ever gotten. It is a Mr. Mime and a Mega Bannet fusion. Look at that thing. I don't like it. It was drawn by Salad McEyebrows, which I love your name. Salad McEyebrows is an awesome name. Why would you draw this? I mean, I like it, but I don't like it at the same time, if that makes any sense. But it's really cool. I love its ears. Its ears are all bat-like and coming out the zippers, and its face is very scary, and its fingers are scarier, and yeah. A name for this fusion could be Mr. Zipper, because I like Mr. Zipper. It's a cool name. Moving on to number 4, we have a Shiny Absol and a Type Null fusion. This was drawn by Jordan QV, and another heads up, we will be seeing this artist in future videos because I have a lot of things saved. Of course, this is a Mega Shiny Absol, that's why there's wings. Pretty much just like everything about this. So an artificial Pokemon with a really cool color combination, with wings, and I think I just like artificial stuff because I've watched Fullmetal Alchemist too much, and I feel really bad for them. And if you've seen Fullmetal Alchemist, and if you've seen Chimeras and stuff, you know exactly what I mean. Moving on to number 3, we have a Milotic and a Ninetales fusion. Very, very elegant indeed. This was drawn by MD Bruin Art, and let me tell you, if this was real, I would probably have an entire team of this. I actually really like how its tail is skinny at first, and then it just fans out into a beautiful sea of colors, and I want this to be real. A name for this fusion could be Milonine. Moving on to number 2, we have a Lurantis and a Flygon fusion. This is actually something that I really wanted to see. Whenever I first saw Lurantis, it kinda had some similarities to Flygon. I guess it was just the eyes or something. Yeah, that's probably it. I feel that these two Pokemon were destined to be fused together because this is perfect. This was drawn by Pofro. Please send them your love. Go on, my trickster world dominators. You must. I could see this being a fairy dragon. I love it. A name for this fusion could be Florantis. Now, before I reveal number 1, I will remind you to check out all of these talented people's pages. These videos wouldn't be here without you or them. Love them, and I love you. Also, be sure to check out the other fusion videos, playlists of all the categories together, and you can watch how this series evolved. Taking our number 1 spot, we have a Lunala and a Solgaleo fusion. If that's not how you pronounce Solgaleo, I apologize. But anyway, this is a beautiful artwork, and this was drawn by our lovely Seoxys. Seoxys has been sending me fusions since almost the beginning of the series, and I have featured a lot of her artwork. Very, very, very talented. Urge you to go follow her. Watch her. If you have Facebook, she has a Facebook. If you have Twitter, she has a Twitter. The thumbnail of this video is also drawn by her, the lovely Sylvie. Oh my god, this thing is beautiful. I love this. Please check her out. She's always doing streams that you could enjoy and watch and stuff like that. In any case, I love everyone who has ever submitted artwork to me. I love all of it. If you did not see your artwork in this video, do not be discouraged. It may be in the next one. And I do get a lot of artwork sent to me, so sometimes that can be a little overwhelming, but I love every little bit of it. Everyone is so talented, and if you made it to the end of the video, thank you. I definitely appreciate all of you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. It really does help out. And of course, subscribe to join the family, world domination, all that good stuff. Here are my social links. And again, be sure to check out the playlist in the description below to check out the other fusion videos and other top 10s. And I do songs too. If you want to check out my top 20 favorite Pokemon video, you could check that out too. You could see all of my favorite Pokemons. And I don't know why I said it like that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.